Hey everybody, Michelle with Michelle's for a Living here. Thanks for watching my videos, and today is the first day of summer. It's June the 21st of 2017, and just coming on to share some random things that I filmed the past week that's been going on, and yeah, and show you some things out here in my yard. So I got these wild blackberries, just came with my property, and they drive me crazy, and I've been battling them. I mean, it seems like a good idea to have blackberries, but these have big thorns on them, and I mean, I love to eat them, but man, picking them is a nightmare. So I often have snacks when they actually bloom out, get ripe. As I'm mowing the grass and coming by, I'll have some snacks. So anyways, let's see what else has been going on. Alright, so yeah, my garden is embarrassing, I have to say. Here it is. It's covered with weeds, and have I gotten out here and done anything else with it? I did mow over the little patch over there that that didn't have any plants on it when I mow grass. But man, look at my kohlrabies are getting humongous, so it won't be long and I'm gonna eat those, because they're best when they're small and tender, but they do get pretty big. I mean, you let them get bigger than a golf ball, really. But my peppers are looking okay, and considering we haven't had a lot of rain, the tomatoes are lost here in the weeds somewhere. Man, I need to hoe this like mad. There is a tomato right there. Hey, this one's got a tomato on it. This one's got 2 tomatoes. But the plants aren't very big. That one's got 2 tomatoes on it. Yeah, anyways, let's go over here and look at my pear tree, because this is what happens. And I lost a limb off of my pear tree a couple of years ago, because this right here, it gets so much on it that the pears, as they get bigger and bigger, it weights the branches down, and then they crash. They just break. So my orange tiger lilies have bloomed. I did have a lot more. Some of them, if you can see back there, they already shriveled up. Alright, so I was mowing my grass, and my cotter pin right here broke. See, it's got a little gap right there. And it held the deck up on this bar right here. And anyway, so it fell, and oh my gosh, I put a big, it was riding on the ground, and it put a big rut in my grass. Anyways, I don't have another cotter pin, and I want to get finish cutting my grass, so I found this paper clip, so I'm just gonna use that temporarily in there, and hopefully that will be good enough for holding that together until I can finish mowing the grass this time. And when I get to the store, I'll buy a new one of these. Alright, I had to get the battery charger out and get my battery charged up in my truck, and yeah, I just haven't been driving my truck lately. Actually, I don't think it's moved from this spot since, I don't know, back into the fall, maybe. So I mean, it's like October and it's now June, and which is never a good thing. It's not good on the tires to sit like that, and it's not good on the engine to not move. But I have started it a couple of times, but it's been a while since I actually just started it. But which is the good news, that it does start. So I'm hoping it's going to start today, because we're going to try and put a new starter in it. I got a starter. I mean, I've been having trouble for a couple of years, but it's not like I don't drive the truck every day. It's not my everyday vehicle. It's my weekend vehicle. And so and a lot, I didn't drive it during the winter even. And I've had this for, gosh, I don't know. I've had this truck for more than 10 years, I'm sure. And it's a Ford F-150. I really, really like this truck. And I wish it got better gas mileage, or I would drive it every day. So anyways, hopefully it's going to start. I had the charger on all night because even in fast charge mode, but hopefully it's going to start. I can get the starter to go for me here again. And yeah, it's going to be rainy today, so you can hear the winds picked up. Yeah, it's been so long since I've moved it. I've got spider webs in there. Alright, anyways, we'll see what else happens. Doing a little geode hunting. There's one right here. So here's some fossil in the rocks right here. Alright, so me and the man went over to Tractor Supply and I got new cotter pin. Cost 99 cents for 2 of them in this package. So we got to take out that paper clip, and the paper clip did work. I mean, I probably could get away with leaving that in there, but I really don't want to. And I guess the question is, can I get it out? Okay. There we go. Alright, hopefully I got one that's not too big to fit in the hole. Alright, perfect. There we go. And actually I figure I'll just change the one on the other side. And I bought these other ones for up at the front, because I thought, well, if that one broke, the other one's probably get ready to break too. So anyways, I did that, and we got my truck fixed. And yeah, my man's friend, we put the truck up on the lift. He has a lift, and they pretty much did it. They let me take the first nut off, and then it pretty much turned into them doing the work. But it got done, and my truck starts, and it started before, but it was just random when it started because the starter was going bad. And so now I can trust the truck again and actually take it places, which I'm excited about. Okay. Alright, finally, I thought I'd show you my geodes and just some rocks and fossils that I picked up out of the creek. So, yeah, me and my man, we really like to go rock hunting. And so, anyways, we have a creek that we go to regular and get these. So, geodes these are little geodes, and of course I've got some rather large ones I've shown in other videos, but this was the biggest one I found, and it's got a broken side here. But they come in different shapes and sizes, but geodes are actually formed from ancient volcanoes where the gases come up through the ground, and it leaves deposits in there, and so these bubbles, or they might form into these long tubes like these. And anyways, and they form crystals inside, and some of them you can break open. You know, this one's a solid one, but some of them, big ones, will be hollow, and this one kind of was that way. It has little crystals in it and stuff. But anyways, and I love finding like ones colored like this. And anyway, so we've found some big ones. I've made other videos, and this one place that we went to, of course, Indiana has an ancient volcano, and it's called Lake Monroe now. But the closer you get to Lake Monroe, the bigger the geodes get. And so we're kind of far away here, but close enough that we still find geodes. So that's where they come from. And anyway, so I just like to pick up these rocks and stuff. This one is so pale pink. I just love this rock right here. I love rocks. I love these kind of rocks right here. The creek tumbled rocks. And I wonder if these aren't the crystals that, if the geodes break open, and then these are the crystals inside that tumble and get smooth like that. And then, of course, when we were out geode hunting, and look at these teeny ones. I didn't point that out. Look how teeny these are. And you can find them really teeny ones too. So I got some little jars that I keep those in. Along with these teeny little crinoid stems, which are fossils of plants, stems that were on these flowery like plants. But anyway, so there's those. This one is so teeny, but you can see it's got a little branch coming off, and this one is just so spectacular. Maybe one of the most spectacular crinoids I ever found. The fact that it's red and it has these branches coming off of it is just, and it's so big. It's so unbelievable. I mean, this one's really large in diameter, and I found some that are bigger in diameter than that, but this is just a really spectacular one. And then these are some other fossils down here, some little shells, and then there's some kind of shell in that, and then this one's got some kind of stripes of something, and then this one was just cool. I don't, hard telling, just different shells or something in there. So anyways, oh, and I forgot to mention, I picked up this broken bottle. It says Woodbury on it. I don't know, it's broken, but it was kind of cute. Too bad it's not full. And then this is like a mason jar lid. It is a mason jar lid. It says mason jar on it right here. But anyways, it's a really old one. They used to have glass lids and not the metal lids. Anyways, we found that too. All right, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.